Okay, so if you have a look at that, there you go. So you can see that's how much oil's on there. So it is actually pretty full, which well, I mean, it doesn't leak, so she hasn't been serviced since 2003. Okay, so I've jacked the car up and I've put a tarp underneath there just in case any oil spills out. We don't want to get it on the garage floor, which is already stained with oil, but oh well. And I always put a spare wheel underneath the car just in case the jack stands fail, which I doubt they will, but just to be better safe than sorry. Okay, so this here is the sump plug, which I need to take out in order to drain all of the oil. And then this is the old oil filter, which I'll be replacing. It is, what is it, 17? Yeah. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna move this now because it's not gonna just fucking come out. Oh, there we go, got it. Alright, sweet. And you don't want to drop the sump plug in the oil pan because that's not going to be helpful. There we go. Look at that. Satisfying. These look pretty good to reuse, so have a look at that. So yeah. Now we've just got to wait and let all of that drain out before we then take the filter off and replace that as well. Oh, you can't even see, hold up. Uh-oh. That's the best you're gonna get. So this actually looks fairly new as well, to be honest. Ugh. I hate oil filters, they're so messy! They're so fucking messy. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Get out of it. There we go. And upside down in the oil pan. There we go. Now I need that paper towel that the camera's leaning on, god damn it. So I have the new oil filter here. There we go. So I'm going to take it out, and you always just double check to make sure it is the same as the old one. Make sure it's going to fit. So here it is. Obviously it doesn't have to be the same colour, it just has to be the same size so it fits on properly. So this one is exactly the same. I'm going to take off this little plastic lid on here, if I can get it. There we go, take that off. And then it's really important that you check to make sure the gasket isn't still on the car, because sometimes they can get stuck. Okay, so let me try and show you. Let me wipe my hands, hold on. So as you can see, no you can't. There you go, as you can see there, the gasket is off, which is good because we have a new one. So what you gotta do is put a little bit of oil around the edge here, just to seal that up properly. Just rub it around the edge. And then we can probably put this back in first. And then just wipe that down a little bit. Make sure it's all clean. We'll tighten that up in a second. So with the filter, we're going to pop that on here. Screw it on until it catches properly. Now with these, so you don't actually need to tighten it too much, so until it's just when it grabs, you want to then do 3/4 of a turn. So 1, 2, 3/4 of a turn. So pretty much until you can't hand tighten it anymore. All right, now it is time to fill it up with some new oil. Heck yeah. Also, don't forget to tighten this. Just gonna tighten it. We don't really need to torque this, it's only meant to be about 30 foot-pounds, but just tight enough so it's not gonna fall out when you're driving. Should be fine. There we go. So, got a funnel here just to make things easier. So we're going to top it up gradually and check the dipstick to see how much we've got in there. Alright, let's check that. I know that's not going to be enough, but we'll double check. So you wipe it first, dip it back in. Oops. Check it again. Nah, nothing. So we need to keep going. Oh, it's run down. So it was about halfway in between, which is good, but I'm going to top it up a little bit more. Alright, let's check that. It's on the top line, so that's perfect where it needs to be. So we can take this out. Something I'm also going to do is give the oil cap a bit of a clean. Pretty nasty looking. So I'm going to do that using some degreaser. Hello camera, thank you. Some degreaser and some paper towel. So just clean all of that gunk out of there. I'm not sure how long it's been since this car had an oil change, so just want to make sure there's no yucky old oil in there. Alright, all clean and time to put it back on.